This is the Let's Go Blues Minute brought to you by Puckdoku, the original hockey doku. Now here's your host, Jeff Ponder.
Well, it was another rough night for the St. Louis Blues. They lose to the Vancouver Canucks Monday night 5-2, with both goalies making an appearance. Jordan Binnington gave up 3 goals on 18 shots, and Joel Hofer came in relief and gave up a goal on 11 shots. Kevin Lankinen played for the Vancouver Canucks, and he gave up 2 goals on 26 shots. Goal scorers for the Blues included Dylan Holloway netting his 16th on the power play, and Colton Parayko has reached a new high in goals scored with 11. So congrats to him, even though it was in a losing effort. The Blues went 0-3-0 on their 3-game homestand, losing to the Vegas Golden Knights, Dallas Stars, and Vancouver by a combined score of 11-4. They now find themselves 5 points back of the second wildcard spot currently held by the Calgary Flames. Vancouver obviously sits between the Blues and the Flames. The PK has been especially awful for the Blues as of late. In this game, they allowed 2 goals on 2 opportunities, including a delay-of-game penalty after Blues head coach Jim Montgomery challenged a no-goal call in the first period. It has to make the coaching staff question whether they should challenge any play, no matter how egregious, because in the chance you get it wrong, it's almost a guarantee to be a 2-goal swing against you. This month, the Blues' penalty kill has allowed 8 goals on 22 shots, posting a 63.6 clip, which is second worst in the NHL, only to the San Jose Sharks. They've given up at least 1 power play goal every game since January 18th, in which they have lost 4 of 5 games. In that span, their penalty kill is an otherworldly 50%, allowing 6 goals on 12 opportunities. Clearly, this is a massive issue that needs to be corrected if the Blues are to have any hopes of continuing a playoff push. Back to the game at hand with Vancouver, Rick Tocchet said it very nicely, the head coach of the Vancouver Canucks. He said, quote, "It's a 4-point game. We're both going for playoff spots. It was a nice win for us." So the Vancouver Canucks knew it was on the line. Obviously, the Blues did too, but the Blues just could not muster anything really of note in this game, as it felt like Vancouver had a stranglehold on this one pretty early, especially scoring those 2 very quick early power play goals. The Blues get a much-needed break this week, not playing again until Friday in Colorado at 8 o'clock Central Daylight Time. Since the Avalanche's blockbuster move that sent Mikko Rantanen to Carolina, they have played in 1 game, defeating the New York Rangers 5-4 on Sunday. Newcomer Martin Necas did score 2 assists in the game. The Avalanche will take on the Islanders in New York tonight before their contest against the Blues on Friday. Speaking of the Islanders, the Blues sent former Hobey Baker winner and defenseman Scott Perunovich to the island in a trade Monday. The Blues received a conditional 2026 fifth-round pick in exchange. Perunovich has 2 goals and 6 assists this season, dressing in 24 games for the Blues. He has 33 points and skated an average of just under 15 minutes over 104 regular season and playoff games with the Blues in his career. Perunovich is making $1.15 million and is set to be a restricted free agent this summer. If you're trying to wrap your head around Perunovich's departure, it likely centers around the Blues bringing in Ryan Suter, Philip Broberg, and Cam Fowler in the past few months, as well as Tyler Tucker being a bit of a revelation since his call-up around Christmas. It seems that Perunovich was falling down the depth chart, and instead of losing him in waivers, the Blues decided to move him and get some value in return. If you're wondering about that conditional pick, terms of that pick are yet to be disclosed. We'll have more on this in our live episode of Let's Go Blues Radio on Wednesday evening.
Wait, Jeff, one more thing.
Well, let's get into Puckdoku. The winner yesterday was me. I beat Bill by a score of 7-15. The best play, though, came from Bill. He posted in the Boston Bruins Vancouver Canucks square Kay Whitmore, who's a well-known backup goalie back in the day. Kay has a 0.3%, so a very nice play by Bill. A little bit more on Kay Whitmore, the current goaltending supervisor for the NHL. He once did not receive a start in the NHL in a 6-year span. After losing Game 6 to the Blues in the 1995 Western Quarterfinals on May 17th, a game in which Esa Tikkanen tallied 2 goals and 2 assists for the Blues. Whitmore bounced around between the IHL, AHL, and SEL before receiving a call-up to the Boston Bruins. He started on November 2nd, 2000, which was 5 years, 5 months, and 16 days between starts. Whitmore received the win in a 5-4 defeat over the Chicago Blackhawks. We can all applaud him for that one. And one quick extra announcement that I wanted to add, Let's Go Blues Radio will be recording our milestone 500th episode live at the Geyer Inn, located at 220 South Geyer Road in Kirkwood. Join us on February 5th at 7 o'clock, and the show will feature giveaways, trivia, special guests. Attendees can find additional details by checking out our social media pages, typically can be found at LGB Radio.
This was the Let's Go Blues Minute powered by Puckdoku. Remember to tune into Let's Go Blues Radio, the original St. Louis Blues hockey podcast and webcast. Available wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube and Facebook. Until next time, hosers.